All right, so today we're doing a transition cut from a graduated tussle look on the top and generally a tapered ball taper on the sides to he wants to grow his hair out, but he still wants it to look clean. So what we're doing is a more even cut on the top. We're getting rid of the graduated cut through the front of the hair, and on the sides we want to keep the length but still have it very clean and manageable, and we want to lose some of the weight on the side, which will make it a easy transition as it's growing out. I'm going to start off with the lowest clip, a 1.5. So we're using a 1.5 clipper, which is a 4.5 millimeter on the lower regions of his hair, his bottom hairline and his sideburn region. And as we go up, we're just gonna go up step by step. A 1.5, a 2, 3 around the ear, 4, 5 into a finger point cut through the edge of the crown, the back occipital. We still want to keep some of the fullness back here, but take the weight off through the sides into a even point cut top. Now we are moving into the 2 clip, which is a 6 millimeter. Now we're moving into a 3 clip, which is a 10 millimeter. With the 3 clip, I am actually moving into the fade now. The 1.5 and 2 were more the tapered areas around the bottom of the neckline, around the ear. Now we're going throughout the head, bringing both of those lengths together with the 3 all the way around the head. This will give it a nice transition between the shortest point, which is the 4.5 millimeter, the 1.5 clip, all the way to the top length. Now we're moving into the 4, which is a 13 millimeter clip. Now we're moving into a 16 millimeter, which is a 5 clip. Now we're going into the longest clip we'll be using today, which is the number 6, which is a 19 millimeter. Here we're going to start our point cutting from the guide we created with the clips, which is right here. So we have our blend from our 3, 4, 5, 6 length, all the way right here is all the uncut hair. And what we're going to do is point cut into that side, take a fair amount of length off on the sides, yet keeping the top full. This is blending, this is taking weight off the sides, so as it's growing out, he'll be able to style it. It won't feel heavy or feel real round like a helmet. It'll be a lot easier to lay down. As you can see, just that section we cut is already laying better than this side, which is very heavy. We have almost like a shelf right here, and what we're getting rid of is that shelf to still blend with the long length on top. Carlos has a really nasty cowlick right here, and a lot of times that'll trip up stylists. When you're dealing with the hairline in the back, don't let that trip you up. I generally try and keep as much hair as possible, but I have to compensate for the thinness in this area. So instead of keeping it, generally I would come down. We're gonna take it slightly in, but you don't want to cut the cowlick all the way off. If you do, when it grows back, it's gonna look like a lot more hair right in the neckline area, and the client's not gonna be happy after about 3 days after you cut that off. So to keep it fuller, we just want to kind of take it in right next to the cowlick, and as we can see, it's very thin right here, so he doesn't have much hair. We want to go right along that ridge to keep it looking as full as possible. Today was a taper fade, starting with a 1.5, a 4.5 millimeter at the very bottom, into a finger cut about 4.5 inch length on top. And this is not a graduated cut. This is an even cut on top, which is a fuller look throughout. He's not gonna get a lot of the heavy bulk that he gets in the front. That is really nice for tussle looks. But what he will get is a nice full outgrowth, which will be easy to style, easy to maintain as the back and sides grow out. In the sides, we did a point cut from the faded area. It's still very full on the sides and will grow in nice and clean, very evenly, will be really stylable. And
I think I could do it forward and back like the sides.
you could take it forward, you can brush it back, whatever the client really wants, desired, whatever look they're going for, you can really play with it, and it still looks really classy, really stylable.
So guys, this is the haircut Nando just gave me. Thanks, bro. Always a pleasure. Always a good fucking haircut, dude. I love it. As you guys can see, he broke this down, so don't ask me questions because he explained everything. Thank you so much for stopping by. Peace out. Oh, also, follow Nando. Nando knows everything's gonna be down below in the description. If you want to get a haircut from him, everything's down below. Peace.